Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna try not to move too much so the bench doesn't make noises. Hi everybody. Oh, this is not that kind of channel. What? Long time no see? Oh, come on. Hi everybody and welcome back. Or if you're new, subscribe. Today we have the long-awaited sketchbook tour. Well, awaited. I was waiting for it. I don't know about you, but I was. I have finished my first sketchbook in 28 years of existence. Almost 29 years. It's better to start late than never start at all, huh? So, I think the first drawing that I did in this one was in 2013, and now it's 2021. So, as you can guess, I didn't draw a lot in it throughout the years. I took some long breaks. So I have a couple drawings from 2013 and then maybe a couple from 2017, and then we jump to when I started drawing more, which was last year. So I hope you enjoy. Also, I have a story to tell you, but I know you're not here for this, so I'm gonna tell it at the end. So if you want to hear the story, it's something that happened to me that was very dumb, something that I did. So if you want to hear that, stay until the end. But for now, let's jump in with our sketchbook tour. Okay, so here we are, my first sketchbook tour ever. Let's jump into it. So this is the first page. I remember this page because I was coming back from tree planting in 2013 and we were in Alberta. I don't remember which city I was in, but I remember that I needed to hitchhike to go to Edmonton to catch my plane to come back home. And my friends dropped me off at a gas station and I planned on hitchhiking there. And I saw a van that had the word Edmonton written on it. So I thought maybe they're going to Edmonton. This is where I need to go. So I approached them and they had a place for me. So I went into this van. And in this van was a bunch of people who were working for a Cree community center. So they were super friendly. They taught me a lot of words in Cree that I wrote down. I don't really remember the rest why I wrote muffins for granny. I have no idea. So this is the first page. I think it's a nice first page for the sketchbook. So in here we have a comic that I wrote about tree planting. There's this guy who got this fancy new pair of pants. He wants everybody to notice his pants and nobody does. So at breakfast, he's just thinking about his pants. He's strutting around, hoping for someone to notice and nobody does. Everybody's focusing on making their lunch for the day. And then while going to work with everybody else, he's just thinking about his pants and he's starting to be a bit less happy. And then this is where the story ends because I have no interest in making comics. I don't know why I did this, but I think when you're tree planting, often people have some crazy pair of pants, crazy pair of leggings because it's just so much fun. Every time before our new season started, I was always on the lookout for the craziest pair of leggings because it's just so much fun when you're planting trees and your leggings are all flashy and nice. I don't know. It's one of the fun things you can do while you plant trees. Here it's also a spread on the theme of tree planting. I guess that's me. And I was planting trees on a very hot day. So it's me with the sun and my sweat. Also, we have the kind of trees we were planting. These were like baby trees. They were about this long. And we had a bunch in our bags and then you take them by the roots and you plant them. This is our van we were using to go to work every day. Oh, these are some recent swatches that I did when I got my alcohol markers. This is a banana series that I was really into when we were tree planting. I don't know why, I really liked painting and drawing these random bananas who had trouble waking up in the morning, or these bananas that had different expression. Here you see a banana super happy because he's eating a banana. So I wanted to do this whole series about bananas and I didn't do it. Maybe I will in my next sketchbook. I don't know, maybe one page. This is another drawing that I did. I wasn't tree planting anymore. I was back home and I remember I hadn't drawn in a couple of months, maybe a year. And I found this sketchbook again. And I remember I put this wolf picture big on the TV and then I drew it and I had a lot of fun. Then I think I stopped for a long time. This is some thumbnails that I did quite recently too because I had a photo shoot and I wanted to find some inspiration and I decided to draw some thumbnail ideas for some pictures. So I did this recently. This drawing I did not do. I think it's my friend Janie who did it. These are the rest of the thumbnails that I did for my photo shoot. I don't know if you can understand anything, but these are individual pictures with my ideas of how to place things. This is a shark. This is another kind of funny sketch. We have duck parents who tell their child, drive safe, and you see the child here is just like on a motorcycle and he's doing crazy things. Here we have some cat noses. You might have seen my cat. If you haven't yet, you will see him at the end of the video, but his nose looks like this. This is when I kind of started drawing again a little bit. I think it was maybe 3 years ago. I decided to draw some plants and it was a lot of fun. I remember when we could, I went in a coffee shop with a friend and we drew and it was so much fun and I can't wait to start doing that again. This is another one of these that I did. I think I didn't even remove the tape. I guess I just never finished it. I don't think this is the right kind of tape for this, so I won't try to remove it. So here is another plant that I did. This is when I started drawing again, maybe about a year ago. This was a thumbnail for a drawing, well, a painting that I did. And I think that this lady here is also in the 100 head challenge, so I'm gonna paint her again. So it's gonna be fun to see the difference between now and then when I painted the painting. I'm gonna insert a picture here so you can see what it looks like. But it was one of my first watercolors. This is another sketch that I did for another painting that I did. For this one, this was fun because I took some different references, I merged them in Photoshop, I created the final image, and then I transferred the drawing on a painting paper, and I ended up with this painting here. This is one of the other references that I added in the painting. This too, I added this one in the painting, and here you can see a faint drawing of a sunset, which is my tattoo here. Here I started drawing a lot more, and every day I tried to do a quick drawing just to practice myself, and I used to write down the time it took me so I could remember. So this is a drawing based on a picture that I took. It took me 15 minutes, and I remember while drawing this, I thought it was a really simple image to draw, and in the end there was a lot more details that I didn't anticipate for, and it was a lot harder than it seemed. Here, this is also based on another picture that I took. It took me about 30 minutes. Again, a lot longer than I thought it would be because I thought these were just simple shapes, but then when I went to draw the stairs here, I realized that there was a lot to take into consideration, and it was a lot harder than I thought. Also, the next drawing, this one, transferred on this page a little bit. This one took me 15 minutes, one of my first portraits that I drew in a long time, and I really like it. I don't think she looks like the reference image, but oh well. Here we have some other portraits, 15 minutes, and we have this one who took me 35 minutes. And then I tried to do a really quick version of it. This one took me 2 minutes. Here I tried to do another portrait, and this is when I realized that drawing faces with an angle was really hard for me. You'll see me struggle a lot with this, and I think that with the 100 head challenge, I was really able to overcome that. Here we have a 30-minute portrait. This one, I didn't write the time down, but it was also one of my quick ones. I think this is a hand that I put in one of my drawings. Here is a sketch that I did for a painting. It was based on a picture from Instagram. I wanted to draw her because I loved this picture, and I just did a quick sketch at first, and I placed some colors a bit randomly because there's another artist that I follow on Instagram who does this kind of painting, and I just wanted to try it on my sketch, but this is not the way I painted the final image. Oh, this is another version of the sketch, and you can see that this drawing transferred on this one. This is another drawing based on a photo from Instagram. This too, drawing based on a photo from Instagram, I ended up painting it a lot bigger, and I'm not sure about the result. I think I like it. I don't know. I'll put a picture here so you can see. This is a sketch that I did in preparation for a shoot. I was thinking about where to put the products, how to style the table, and where my light sources would come from. So I tend to do that sometimes. This is a picture that I drew from Instagram. I wrote the photographer and the model here. Same here, a picture that I really like from Instagram. This is a picture that was taken by a photographer called Portrait Mammy, and now they changed their name from Portrait Mammy to Analog Papi. So here are some hands that I decided to practice. Same here, I wanted to practice some hand poses, and then I tried to draw a face and I quickly gave up. These are some nude models. In fact, they just came from my head. There wasn't any model, and I kind of am impressed with how they turned out. I don't know if they are anatomically correct, but especially her. This shoulder here is very strange. I don't really know what's wrong with it, but something is wrong with it. But I like this part here. I like the way, like her body here. Well, so a fun practice. This is another example of me trying to draw some angled faces, and it didn't really work out too much. I feel like the face just ended up scrunched up, and I don't know. But you have to practice if you want to get better, so that's what I did. And the next pages, we have some sketches that I did for my waiting room series that I did digitally. I'm gonna insert some pictures here. So we have this one, and here I just practiced some random mid-century furnitures and other accessories. Same with this page. Other sketches for some digital drawings that I ended up doing. Same with these. And what's fun with this is that I can draw them and then move things around in Procreate until I get the final composition. Here I also drew some decoration elements for some future drawing that I don't think I ended up doing. I think these were my last ones. Here we have some other drawings. This one I would love to do digitally at some point. I also did this. This was also based on a Instagram photo that I modified a little bit. This came straight from my head. I really like it. I don't know what to do with it, but I think it's a really interesting shape. This is another drawing that I got from Instagram, and I really don't think it turned out really well. Same with this one. I really like the pose, but these weren't really successes. Can't win them all. Soon we will be starting with the 100 head challenge. This is when my drawing gets a little bit bolder, a bit more stylized. I think these ones come from Pinterest, yes. I really liked adding some colors for this one. And with her, I decided to be really bold with my black ink. And I liked the result so much that I did the same thing for these two drawings. And this one as well. I added some hatching for this one too. And it's so cute. I really like it. You might have seen those if you follow me on my art Instagram. And this one is something that I drew. I had to wait 10 minutes before we left for something. And this is what I managed to draw. This is a tiki jar and I use it to put my paintbrushes in it. Oh, so these are some drawings. They might be really light. I don't know if you see them well, but I took a live drawing class. It wasn't really a class, it was just an event. It was a sip and paint event, in fact. So we had a model who was on Zoom and she was taking different poses and we could draw her and it was really fun. So much fun. My first time doing this and I really liked it. I really want to try it again at some point. And it was a lot harder than I thought it would. So these were done with some charcoal sticks and I thought it was really too difficult. So I switched to a regular pencil at some point. Here, yeah. So these are done with charcoal sticks too, I think. I'm not sure. But these ones are definitely done with pencil. Same thing with her, 15 minutes. This is for a draw this in your style that I did on Instagram. I'll put the picture here. I was trying to do some different faces, different angles, trying to practice the shape. I wanted the person to look a bit arrogant. And I think I ended up going with this face here. Oh no, this one. I ended up going with this one. And yeah, so I wasn't really sure how to do it. In the end, I think that the drawing is nice, but it's not really my style. So it's a draw this in your style that I didn't really draw in my style. Because to be honest, I don't think I really have a style right now. I'm just practicing. I'm just trying different things. And now I feel like there's some things that I like more than other. But at this point, I didn't really have a style. These are also some drawings that I found on Pinterest. And now we are getting into the 100 head challenge. I'm going to go over these really quickly because I plan on doing a separate video on this. Some of them you might already have seen in some of my past videos. So I'm not going to go over them really quickly. I'll explain them later. And here we are at the end. This sketchbook is finished from 2013 to 2021. And then I think I got a lot better. I practiced a lot more, so it's normal. I can really see the progression in my drawings. I can see a change in my style towards the end. I can see me overcoming some difficulties that I had drawing portraits. So I'm really proud of this sketchbook. It's not the prettiest one, especially the beginning, but it's a picture of my evolution as an artist. Here we are at the end. And now I'm starting two sketchbooks, one for drawings and one for mixed media. So you will see more of that in my future videos. Thank you for watching this sketchbook tour. Tell me what you think. I know a lot of these drawings were from the 100 head challenge, which I won't stop talking about. I know one day we'll be done and then we'll move on to other things, but for now, this is my life. So do you want to hear about the dumb thing that I did? Well, I deleted all my videos, all my files. I had two folders on my hard drive which were starting with the same letters. I wanted to delete one of them, but as you can guess, I deleted the other, which was containing all my video files, all my 100 head challenge videos, everything. I thought it was really weird when I saw that on my hard drive. I now had one 1.5 terabytes of free space, and before I only had 6 gigs, but I don't know, I didn't click, and then I realized a couple hours later then all my video files were gone. So we downloaded, and I don't know, a hard drive scrubber or something, but it scrubs your hard drives and it tries to recover the files. It took like 7 hours, and in the end it did recover some files but not all of them. So the next video I wanted to post is gone. I only have some clips here and there. Maybe I'll do like a lost footage video, I don't know. I was planning on posting another video before this one, but I guess maybe it's a sign. I keep seeing sketchbook tours on YouTube, so maybe I needed to do mine and post it quicker than I thought. That's the adventures that we went on these last few days. It was very stressful and very dumb. So thank you for watching my video. Tell me what you think about it. I hope you enjoyed this sketchbook tour. I hope you liked seeing the first 2013 drawings to 2021, the evolution that I went through, and hopefully it won't take as many years to post my next sketchbook tour, but I guess you never know. Until next time, take care and drink a lot of water. Bye.